Hey guys, welcome back to the Rookie Hour. This is Priyadarshan Socraties.
I'm Hussein Darugar.
I'm Ash-Hur.
Yeah, we're back again. It's been a couple episodes. It's been good. We got a good reception. I think people are liking it.
Yeah, we had an episode come out last week about college. We answered, I think, really important questions about college because we're confused high schoolers. If you guys are interested in that, please go check out our last video.
Yeah, I got it.
They were my sisters.
Yeah, Ash-Hur sisters. Yeah, they came on.
Yeah, my sisters, and we try to get as many of the community's questions in there. In fact, if you still have questions, send them to us. I can just ask them. I have their numbers. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I was like surprised because the reception was decent enough, and I had a guy text me like today morning, and he was like, let me pull it up. He was saying something like, thanks for posting the thing, and he was like, this example. Let me read it. Ayo, I just watched a college podcast. I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed it. Like I learned so much from it, and some things I didn't know or was scared about college life. I was really scared about it, but then it seemed like it just turns out to be good with the flow, right? And he's not scared anymore. And he's like, keep it up. Looking forward to the next podcast.
That means a lot.
Yeah.
That's heartwarming, actually.
Thanks
I had a couple of friends. I had a couple of friends after they stopped roasting me about the podcast. They were like this was actually helpful about the college and stuff because we asked them serious questions.
Yeah,
we try to be serious.
Yeah, we
but lighthearted at the same time.
Exactly, like we're also high schoolers, right? Obviously, 16 years old, and we were like, okay, what? We also kind of didn't know what to do about college. Is it gonna be bad or anything, or are we scared? And then we got them on, and I think we did learn a lot from them.
Yeah, we did a lot.
Yeah, it was a pretty insightful episode, to say the least. Yeah, I mean. Oh yeah, catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google too. It's pretty good support over there too. I was surprised; it was good.
If you want to drive around, you can download the podcast, play it around.
Yeah,
or just share it. Sharing is like the most important thing to us. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, turn notifications on, all that stuff.
Please subscribe, guys. I mean, we're seeing double the views of our subscribers. Like, a couple videos ago,
one click away.
Yeah, it's like 250 views for like a couple episodes, and we only had 50 subscribers. So that's the thing. Please subscribe. Comment too on what you like, what y'all like. What do y'all want us to do? Do you like the episode? Comment.
Drop a comment. We'll try to respond to it.
Yeah, for sure. And I think we got a great topic today, Hussein. What is it again?
I think we're going to be talking about tech a lot, mainly about Apple and Samsung, or Apple versus Samsung. And also I think there's a Fortnight lawsuit.
Yeah, that's
that we're going to be talking about with both.
That is funny to me.
Yeah. It's a thing. So yeah, I think we can get right into it, right? All right.
Yeah. So if people are wondering about the lawsuit, so there's a game company called Epic, and they made Fortnite and a couple other stuff. Right now, they're suing Apple and Google for taking their game Fortnite off their app stores, the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
Yeah.
Because what you're supposed to do whenever you buy like V-Bucks or whatever, you pay 30% of that money to Apple. But what they did is in the game, they added a direct payment option, which is not allowed. It's like flat out. You can't do that.
Yeah.
And then Apple warned them, and they didn't do anything, so they took it down. And then they sued them. They claimed that they're being a monopoly. They made this like viral ad, and they're trying to play the victim, even though they broke the rules, in my opinion.
I mean, it's been, I think, the 30% rule. So basically, what the 30% rule is that developers are free to do their apps. They make their apps. I think there's like maybe $100 fee a year or something. That's pretty less, considering how big the company is. And then once you put their app, purchases made through the app, like V-Bucks, you're buying V-Bucks through them or anything. So 30% of that money will go to Apple, and 70% will go to Epic, right? So that's the whole thing. And I mean, what do you expect from Apple? They need to get commission. It's the App Store.
It's like a platform. They need to get paid. They can't do it for free.
Exactly. It's like what, a billion plus devices running Fortnite. Like, come on, guys. Like, as much as they did reduce the price for us in their thing, it used to be $10. Now it's $8. But remember, the cut is 30%. but they only reduced 20%. So you can obviously see, as much as they play it into saying they're reducing the price for customers, they're doing it for themselves.
Yeah, to me, they're just being really greedy. Even though they have such a successful game, they still want more money.
Yeah.
And I think I searched up Fortnite on the App Store and wasn't there. I guess Apple and Google took all the Epic games out, right?
Yeah, I think so. They'll probably start taking it off all the phones too soon. It's happening. It's a thing.
I just don't like how they're trying to play the victim.
For sure.
Like, you knew the rules going into it. Why are you trying to be a rebellious kid? You know?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think Apple really cares about revenue loss, so-called, from them. Apple makes like $265 billion a year. You know, $2 trillion
the first $2 trillion company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
First $1 trillion company, first $1.5 trillion company, and first
And now
$1
$2
trillion.
trillion.
$2 trillion now, right?
Yeah, they hit it last week or this week.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
2 trillion.
It's $2 trillion though.
Oh.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really think they care about Epic that much, because Epic's the one suing them. It's not Apple.
Epic is a big company, but they're nothing compared to Apple.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, Hussein, what are your thoughts on this?
You have
yeah.
Hussein, because I know you're not really into Fortnite, and I'm not.
No,
either,
I'm not into Fortnite or Apple. Well, I think I'll be more into Apple than the others because I mainly use Apple things. But
Gotcha.
I mean, I think if Epic broke the rules, the agreement between the App Store and the Google Play Store, then they should pay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Let's see what happens in court. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I can't wait. I hope they just drop the lawsuit. Honestly, it's just
No. I hope they go through it and then Apple would go kick their ass in court.
No,
it's gonna be dope. I'm excited about it. I don't think Apple
last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can continue.
No, I was saying Apple. I don't think it has lost really any lawsuit. They've been pretty good with it.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I know last year they launched Apple Arcade, which is you pay $5 a month and you get access to all these paid games or original games, and it's going pretty decent, I would say. Yeah. So they're trying to get into the gaming space, and I just find it really ironic that Epic is doing this to them.
Yeah, it's funny. Games running the Unreal Engine, the pretty big engine, is also getting banned.
Yeah, it's biggest developer engine out there. I would say. Getting banned by Apple.
Yeah, it's a big rip, I would say. I mean, because I think most people are probably going to side with Apple, especially developers. Because without the Apple App Store, that's a big deal. Billion plus devices.
Honestly,
is a big deal.
Apple and Epic, they can both lose millions of dollars and it won't affect them in the grand scheme of things. But that one developer that makes an indie game that uses Unreal Engine, and now after a year of development, it might get taken off the App Store.
Yeah,
it's just so annoying for the little people. The two companies going at it.
Wait, Unreal Engine? What type of games do most people use Unreal
you
Engine?
make any games on Unreal Engine. You can make a 3D game, 2D game, a mobile game, or a super big AAA game made by a huge company.
Wait, do most people use that? Do most developers use?
I would say, I don't know the exact amount, but I would say a large number of smaller studios use it.
And that's being banned from Apple?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's pretty big.
Maybe we can talk about Apple's other devices and interest products now.
Yeah, Apple.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of rumors about the new iPhone 12, isn't there? And a lot of
a lot.
The
this
design
year's full of rumors.
Me and Ashri, dude, we were so excited about this year. I think he was gonna get a new phone too, right? That was the plan.
I've been holding on to my iPhone 7 for years and years and years because I did not want to get a notch phone. I just wanted to see if I could hold out and wait. And I thought maybe this was the year. No notch, or at least some huge upgrade was going to happen, and I would get a new phone.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the year, it seemed like it would happen. The leaks were good.
Everything was
if
good.
you don't know, the display was good, the text was good, the chips were good. And then coronavirus happened, and then cutbacks and delays. And if you look it up now, the iPhone 12 is going to get delayed in March, and it won't have the same features as promised. It's gonna be a good phone, but not as good as I was hoping for.
Yeah.
I probably am gonna get it, but
Yeah.
it's not the same.
Like, well, for example, 120 hertz was a thing which was gonna happen, and they couldn't meet the ends for that. I don't know why, because everybody else is doing it. I don't know what's the big deal about it.
I think weren't they gonna buy them from Samsung or something?
The displays, I think it's Samsung and LG and some other manufacturer. I'm not 100% sure, but I was just thinking like that that was supposed to be a thing. 120 hertz, smaller notch.
That was the big thing.
Like
Yeah. And another thing, they're not gonna dramatically reduce the size of the notch anymore, which is just annoying.
it should have been like almost half the size, I would say, but now they are not doing it. I mean, I'm still hoping for it. It still might happen because it's not 100% sure. I haven't really heard it from more reliable people, but let's see what happens. I'm hoping for a smaller one. I'm hoping.
Would you guys say there's been a big difference between the first iPhone X with the notch and like these new rumors from the phone?
Yeah.
The notch itself,
No,
kind of the same in
Yeah.
my opinion.
but everything else
The
has
anything
phone
else?
obviously is much better now.
like the camera is gonna be amazing this year. It was amazing last year. I would say the best camera out of any other phone. And this year is gonna be more improvements to that, so that's great. And they're making a design change too, so it's not completely
they're-
useless.
Making a design refresh,
Yeah.
and they're adding a LiDAR sensor,
Mhm.
which isn't that useful for
Yeah.
like pictures or videos, but it's mainly there for augmented reality games, which isn't the best, but it's cool to see that they're innovating.
Yeah, I mean it's something, but it's still a big upgrade, guys. Like for sure, if you haven't gotten the iPhone 11 Pro, or if you haven't gotten, I think iPhone 11 Pro, if you got the XS or even the X for sure, please upgrade. I would say
X, I think it's time.
because it's pretty good. I have the XS. I'm probably not gonna upgrade because it's
This year, if you have an older phone, I would do it. If you have like a 1 year, 2-year-old phone, I think it's fine.
yeah,
Even for
you
this.
can keep it, but. Yeah, it's still gonna be a good thing. New design, way better cameras. Apparently, chip is supposed to be as good as the i7 core, Intel i7.
That's what the leaks were saying.
Yeah.
But I know Hussein, you're not into like the techie part. So what's your point of view as like a casual person?
Just make it cheaper. I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. These phones are getting super expensive.
Yeah.
I think the highest was 1,200.
No.
Or something?
Maybe
I'm not
fully
sure.
decked is pricey, but the price, for example, since we're talking about that, let's get into this. So Apple has a variety of lineups, right? You can buy, for example, refurbished phones like iPhone 7, 8 for like 400, 300.
Yeah.
And then there's this new iPhone SE, which is for $399 or $299? $399, I think.
It's really, you get a lot of good stuff for the amount of money you're paying.
Yeah, that chip is the A13 chip and a really good camera for $399. It might have older things, but I'm pretty sure that 95% of people in the world do not really care about the features. 5% of us.
No, that's just like if you're a techie or like really into that stuff, maybe. But
Yeah,
most people aren't looking underneath the display and saying, "Oh, what chip does it have?"
exactly. But the thing is, a lot of people, what they want in a phone is a good camera and mostly a 1080p display or 720p display. That's what they want. That's what they need, and that has it. I would say that's still the best camera out there. It competes with what's that called? Higher level phones, and it's
Like a Pixel phone.
Pixel phone. Yeah, it's great. And since Hussein was saying, like, that's what I'm saying, $399, and then there's the iPhone 11, which is $699, which is pretty good price, decent enough. And then there's the 11, which is $999, and 11 Pro, which is $1099. And since we're talking about it being really expensive, it's supposed to stay the same, by the way, this year. The pricing, it's supposed to stay the same.
Yeah, it's rumored to say the same.
Maybe $50 increase, not 100% sure, but mostly it should be the same. But about the prices, that's where the Samsung things come in.
That is true.
$999, dude, for the starting, and then 1,300, wasn't it, for the S20?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's a lot of money.
1,300.
Samsung really has been dropping the ball lately. Everything they've been releasing, at least to me, not that impressive.
Yeah, it's I mean, everybody used to be like Apple is the highest, Apple is so pricey, but Apple is sticking at $999 and $1099. Meanwhile, we have Samsung out here. So last year they introduced the S20, which was $999, and then the S20 Ultra with like this 100 times zoom, 108 MP backup, which by the way is useless. It doesn't matter. Literally, I'm looking at a review from TechRadar right here. Camera quality is inconsistent. Price is a new kind of ridiculous. You're going to need a bigger hand.
Yeah.
It has good features.
A lot of people were saying the same thing.
Yeah, it has good features, but
it has features, but you don't need them.
Exactly.
Very few people are going to actually use those.
Exactly. $1,300 plus starting price. By the way, I'm not saying like upgraded version. The S20 Ultra starting price is $1,300. It's insane.
Yeah. And then
what feature do you guys think the Samsung people think makes it $1,300?
So they
100 times zoom is a big one.
Yeah. They added a bigger display and 120 hertz. That's the only thing.
Yeah. I like the hertz about that phone, which is like the speed of the phone. If you don't know.
Yeah, it's the display speed.
Do they still have the camera on the top? That little two circles in the screen?
I think it's one now.
It's one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
That still looks weird for me.
yeah. People complain about that notch, but I've gotten used to it. Hussein, you have a notched XR, I think.
Yeah, I have a
My mom has the XR. My sister has my mom has the XS. My sister has the XR. All of them have notches. Nobody really cares about it. It's not a big deal.
I'm gonna rant a little bit. People they flake on Apple for saying, oh, they take away the lightning cord or they took away the audio jack. But then like a year later, every company starts doing the same thing, and no one gets mad at them.
Yeah.
And I think that's just so unfair on Apple. Like, you could say they're copying, but Apple did it first, and companies copy them. I mean, because they did it first doesn't mean they should get the critical analysis or backlash.
Yeah, like imagine Apple had released a $1,300 phone. Everybody would go crazy about it. Like people here you don't see big headlines about it. You only say it's not worth it. Please don't buy it. That's all. Nobody has huge headlines. You don't see their stock crashing like Apple's did, like by 50%. You don't see that stuff. It's only Apple because they're the biggest. Personally, they're the best. They're the only one who gets attacked and everything.
Yeah, I think one of the things that makes Apple such one of the biggest phone companies and technology companies is the fact that they have multiple devices you can be compatible with, and it's super easy to use, isn't it? The software.
Yeah.
And the OS is amazing.
The ecosystem, dude, it's best.
The integration, if you have like a Mac or Apple laptop, any one of them, or an iMac or iMac Pro, just a phone,
AirPods,
an
Apple Watch,
AirPods.
Everything is interconnected to MacBook. You can just switch directly from this to that, to that, to this, AirPods, everything. It's great.
Yeah, and isn't there something like you can connect your phone to your TV, Apple TV or something?
TV, yes,
I'm not
Apple
sure about
TV.
that.
You can stream your phone up there in like 2 clicks, done.
It's dope.
Yeah.
Like that's why people are sticking. Software updates are like 5 years plus. That's insane. You get the best chip in the world. It's a fact. Best chip in the world, fastest chip.
Yeah, that is true.
Everything is the best most of the times. Maybe they're a little slow to adopt a couple features, but when they come,
what's the name of the new chip again?
A14.
What number is it?
A14, I think. A14.
Is it Bionic or no?
I'm not sure. They make a lot of fancy names, Apple for sure. But
yeah,
I think it should be good. It'll be great, and I think now they released the Note 20 Samsung, and I have a lot of comments about it. I'm kind of annoyed.
I don't see the point in, honestly, the Note phones in general. I don't see the point in them anymore. I feel like that lineup is ridiculous.
They don't need it. It's full of features that. It's the S Pen, first of all. I don't know how many people are like, all right, I'm gonna take notes. Let me pull out the S Pen. Whoa, let's do it. I don't really think a lot of people are doing that.
Apple has a pencil, but it's not a main thing about their phones or their iPads or whatever.
Yeah, it's for the iPads.
Notes,
yeah.
it's like every commercial, they whip it out and they start tapping on it.
Yeah.
I just don't understand.
And I think, I'm not sure about the price. Okay, so for example, The
I think it's $1,000. I just searched it.
yeah, and you know what it has? It has a
That's
plastic back.
Yeah,
It
I
has
read
a-
about that.
Plastic back, by the way, not even glass. A plastic back.
Actually,
Half the features are on there from the Note 20.
Mhm.
The camera apparently it took a couple cameras off.
Yeah.
The display apparently isn't as good. It's 1080p,
Wait, there's-
not 1440.
there's two different phones. There's Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G, and then there's just 5G.
Yeah, the normal 5G one. That's what I'm talking about. It has a
Oh,
plastic
that one's,
back.
yeah, that was 1,000.
You're
Can I
telling
make a
me for
comment
$1,000 they can't include a glass back?
Yeah. Can I say something about 5G phones?
Yeah.
I love 5G. You know, it's even out, but I know all of it. But most people, they see 5G and they think they're gonna buy their phone and like internet speeds are just gonna go up. That's not how it works.
Facts.
You have to have a 5G plan first, or just connect to a network that's 5G.
No.
I don't like how companies are advertising it like it's a huge thing.
Yeah.
At 5G, it's gonna roll out slowly. It's gonna start at the top and then slowly trickle down. In my opinion,
Mhm.
I don't understand like why it's such a big selling point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're just ripping people off. AT&T, for example, 5GE, it's nothing. It's not even 5G, first of
Yeah, the
all.
5GE things. If you look at your phone, it's gonna say 5GE. You're gonna feel all special,
Yeah,
like ooh 5G. It's not even real 5G.
it's not even 5G. It's just, I wouldn't even say slightly better 4G. It's just 4G branded as 5G.
It's just advertising. In my opinion.
So you don't get fooled into that, guys. Yeah, these are the major, I think, Apple, yes, Samsung.
What about you, Hussein? What features do you not like or like about the new phones? Any phone really, in general.
Well, I know. Well, for me, I'm using XR. There's the beta update.
Mhm.
You know, that's came out, and I think that it's not a huge update, but I mean it's much easier to use now with that update because it has widgets and stuff and like picture in picture.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about Samsung if they have any those. Doesn't Samsung also have widgets?
Yeah, they used to
Yeah, they
have
had
it
them for a while.
but Apple did it better.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like Android.
I just don't. Yeah, that's a fact.
But yeah, continue, Hussein. You can keep talking.
I was just gonna say it's so much easier, and I mean these updates they're doing at Apple. I mean, I think it just makes the software so much easier and better to get used to. That's what makes them, I guess, better than the others.
Facts. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's simple. People want like complicated features. They always the arguments they bring in vs iOS vs Android is that Samsung has so many features. Samsung has all this customization options. You're never gonna use it. You don't use it.
I get the customization thing. Like, no one on an Apple phone looks at their phone and be like, "Dang it, I wish I could customize it more."
Yeah.
No one does that.
Facts. Like, it's not a big deal at all. People overdo it. Like, what are you gonna customize at most? Like, I don't even know what I want to change.
You're not like looking at your home screen for like 5 hours a day. What are you? You're gonna be on YouTube.
Mhm.
You're gonna be on social media, or some other like third-party app.
Yeah.
And those things you can't customize. It's like part of their OS. It's part of their own companies.
Mhm.
So like, what's the point? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, it's not a big deal. People overplay it, and as usual, it's always Apple gets the hate.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's a thing. Let's see how they do this year. Apple, come on, we're banking on you. Hope there's something big gonna happen this year. Let's see what happens.
I hope. I'm not sure what the rumors are saying. I hope they unveil or at least mention Apple Glass.
Oh, dude. Oh god, that's gonna be incredible.
What is that? What is Apple Glass?
Basically, guys, it's just a glass, like my glasses right now, but it has
Yeah, mine too.
stuff in it. Like you can like what's it called, maps. It projects onto the glass, and then you can just walk and you can see it, right? Something like that.
Google did something similar, but you had to use like a touch, like this.
Mhm.
If you're looking on YouTube, you had to touch the side of your glasses, and I think maybe Google Assistant or something would pop up.
Mhm.
But the leaks are saying that Apple, they're going to use your eye tracking software, or they're going to have a LiDAR sensor, which is like a seismic sensor
Yeah.
that can detect the world around you, and it can give you real-time directions if you're on a walk, or if you're driving around and you GPS, bam, there it is. Stuff like that. Really ease of life things.
Yeah, I'm
That seems a bit weird to me.
What?
I don't know.
You're not a fan?
not a fan.
Like glasses with like screens in them.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be. Isn't that dangerous?
I don't know. It's just
That's not dangerous.
projecting onto the thing. It's not exactly like a screen.
Oh,
It's projecting onto it.
Yeah,
okay.
because I know this has been developed for a long time. They bought like a lot of eye companies, like glasses companies. I know that. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Yeah, it's been rumored for a while, for sure. Yeah.
But maybe now we can talk about the Escobar phones. A little bit of a funny thing.
Oh god, bruh.
Bree, you want to tell them what it's about?
Okay, so basically, so iPhones are $9.99 and stuff like that. This company called Escobar, it's made by Pablo Escobar, it's the famous drug lord's brother, right? He buys, for example, a $2,000 Samsung Galaxy phone and sells it for $399. Okay, $399. But the catch is, they get multiple orders from everybody who wants to buy for $399. They use that money to spend on a $2,000 phone, but they don't ship it to any of the customers unless they're tech people like Everything Apple Pro or Lou from Unbox Therapy or Marcus Brownlee or Linus Tech Tips or people like this who are like have tens of millions of subscribers. They only get the phones. Nobody else gets it, and that's the catch, guys. You're not gonna get a Samsung Galaxy Fold for $399.
They claim stuff like, oh, this gold is like drug lord money gold,
Yeah.
and they like try to advertise it that way. It's ridiculous in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. It's
There's I'm seeing YouTube videos come up about Marquise Brownlee and the Unbox Therapy dude with the phones.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they send them one like every year.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's a golden flip. What is it called? The Samsung Flip. What is it?
Galaxy
Fold, yeah.
Oh yeah, Galaxy Fold. Yeah.
Mhm.
Crazy.
But I just think it's funny that this is happening nowadays.
I mean, this is a different level for scheming and what's that called? Tricking people, because
Mhm.
it's not even like a small thing. It's like a major thing that a lot of people have lost their money to, and they've scammed so many people off it. I don't know why they haven't shut it down yet. I don't know what's going
It's
on.
beyond me.
It's I don't really 100% understand what's behind it, but it's interesting for sure.
Hussein, do you
Yeah.
think it should be shut down?
Yeah, if you're scamming people, then yeah. But I mean, you gotta be smart enough not to buy it.
Facts. Yeah.
If there's a bunch of these articles, I'm searching through some stuff. It's like, don't buy it because it's a scam.
For sure.
So I mean, first of all, if you're buying it, then I don't know.
I don't know what's up
Maybe
with
not.
you. Don't buy it.
Don't buy it. You're not getting your money back for the phone.
And speaking of like big companies, you can talk about Apple a lot.
Yeah.
You can talk about Disney
Yeah.
or Marvel, one of their subsidiaries.
Yeah.
I know Hussein isn't as big as a Marvel fanboy as me and Pri.
Yeah.
We love Marvel.
No, I respect Marvel and like their plots and stuff, but I don't go too much into it. I think isn't there like four parts of movies or something? What is it called? Like
Phases. Yeah.
four phases. Yeah, I think the going from the first movie Iron Man to the last movie Endgame. That's probably. I think that was pretty awesome. I remember a couple months ago I watched everything in order the way you're supposed to do it, and it was pretty fun.
It was dope.
It's pretty interesting how they like.
Did you watch those movies beforehand or no?
Yeah, I did watch them beforehand, but it was a very long time ago. Like Iron Man 2 was like 5 years ago. I probably watched them.
Yeah.
And Endgame come out, and I already watched Endgame, but since I'm not too much into it, I didn't really understand most of it, like the little references and like the bigger picture.
That's important.
Yeah.
So I went back.
That's a
I
big part.
watched Iron Man all the way, not chronologically,
Mm-hmm.
but the ways like
It released.
easy, until Endgame, and like I pretty much understood most of it.
It's amazing the way they constructed the whole MCU atmosphere, the way they led up to the things and the huge end. It's
I
insane.
don't think something like this will happen again. To be honest.
Yeah, DC
Yeah,
tried and failed for sure.
Yeah, they flopped.
They tried so
This
much.
is
Isn't
From Iron Man to Endgame, was it like 10 or 11 years?
Yeah, it's a long time. It's a long, long time.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Were you saying something?
after Endgame, I mean, I don't know what Marvel is gonna do after Endgame. I think they're coming out with Black Widow, and what are the movies that are coming
There's
out?
Black Widow.
the Eternals.
I don't know the order, but yeah, the
Yeah.
Eternals, Doctor Strange,
Doctor
2,
Strange.
a couple of years, Captain
Thor.
Marvel 3
Yeah.
or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they
Thor 4.
looking? Are they looking to do the kind of the same thing they've done with the first 4 phases?
No.
Like
So-
going.
They're going to do not like a 10-year arc
Mhm.
like they did before, but like smaller things, you know?
Okay.
Maybe like a story might span a year or two.
Yeah. The continuation of Spider-Man, Thor, and Doctor Strange and Black Widow. Or maybe probably only one Black Widow movie, but all the others will probably get sequels or stuff. They'll continue with that separate lines.
And now they have the TV shows.
Yeah, they have the TV shows, and I think a couple other new people will be coming in like the Eternals and Shang-Chi or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, Shang-Chi and what's the new one played by Kumail?
I think it's in the Eternals. That's what it is. I'm not 100%.
Oh, that is in the Eternals. I'm gonna look it up real fast. I'm gonna look up the schedule.
Yeah, so
No.
that's the thing with that. And then they introduced TV shows. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is pretty exciting. It got delayed. All these shows got delayed. The movies too. WandaVision,
Mm-hmm.
which is also really interesting.
That was supposed to come out earlier, right?
Yeah,
Much earlier?
much earlier. Loki too. So
Oh, I was so hyped for that show.
extremely high. And
Oh.
there's Hawkeye, which I don't really care about. To be honest,
Hawkeye, I like Hawkeye. People hate him. I like
I
him.
don't know. He
No,
should have
he's like
died
a-
instead of Black Widow.
He's relatable, you know.
I don't know, man. I prefer Black Widow. She carries the team in ways that Hawkeye just doesn't. Like,
Yeah.
and she also said that she has no family other than them. But I mean, the movie's coming out about her family, but it's just sad that they killed her off that quickly. Oh, no,
I'm excited
They're
for
making-
Shang-Chi though. Oh yeah, continue.
So they're making a Black Widow movie after she's dead.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
prelude kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, so it goes back and okay.
If you don't know, they keep in the movies and like TV shows maybe they keep alluding to something that happened in like
Budapest.
Budapest, and I think this movie's gonna explain what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, there's so many
Yeah,
TV
sure.
shows: Hawkeye, Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, She-Hulk. What if? I don't know half this stuff what's gonna be, but seems interesting.
But it's
my
gonna-
most
it's gonna be-
anticipate- Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like much different without Captain America and Iron Man because I think they just two of the best characters in the Avengers in like the entire phase.
Yes, sir.
Like to have them
Iron Man forever.
have them not there anymore.
Captain America.
Nah, Captain America sucks. Iron Man.
Hussein, what do you think?
Oh, what'd you say?
Iron Man or Captain America?
Iron Man or Captain America?
I would say Iron
Let's
Man.
go, boys. Let's go. We
I
gotta.
would, no,
Dude.
because
Iron
of
Man
Robert
has no
Downey.
honor.
No, bruh, you gotta be kidding
He
me.
has no honor.
Bruh.
Dude, he caused Ultron, and he didn't even feel bad about it.
What do you mean? Dude, he literally saved their asses in the last one.
He saved.
He saved
his
them
own-
multiple times. Multiple times.
Dude, a city almost exploded,
And
or
he
it
saved
basically did explode because of him.
And he saved it.
Yeah, people died though. That's how Civil War happened because that one guy's family died in the city.
Everybody dies. It's supposed to be a superhero movie with save. Okay, for example, Endgame. Like, a lot of people did die. Even though they did come back, but a lot of people still died. And he saved the day most of the times. And Captain America, I just don't like him. He didn't even tell Iron Man about his parents, the way Bucky killed them. Like, I don't know. I'm just not too into him. He's just...
I like Bucky.
Bucky's
Bucky's
trash,
just.
too.
It's not, nothing's his fault. You know, his mind was erased.
No, I don't care. Like, they had to have the decency to say it to him, especially Iron Man. They've known for a while too, and they just don't say it. I don't know.
I just think Iron Man's more cooler.
Facts.
That's pretty much it. I mean, if I were to have a choice between another Iron Man movie and another Captain America movie, I'd just choose Iron Man because Mostly because of the character Robert Downey Jr. He's hilarious.
I love him. He's the
Robert Downey is really good.
one of the best actors so far. He's so good. Sherlock Holmes, all that kind of stuff. Just love him.
One of my favorite, like Sherlock Holmes, is Benedict Cumberbatch in Doctor Strange. I love this movie.
That
I
show
love
is
him as an
also
actor,
so good.
and his movie is really underrated in my opinion.
What, Doctor
Yeah,
Strange?
that's a good
Yeah.
movie. I liked it.
It's like one of the only sad movies. It's not like sad, but it has more emotion in it than most other Marvel movies.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, big stuff gonna happen coming soon, 2021. Hope it's better than this year, guys. Hope it's better.
Maybe like since everything got pushed back, 2021 is gonna have like everything in it.
Maybe
non-stop entertainment.
Yeah, and I think like this thing is gonna last for a while. Quarantine. I think the vaccine might come next. I don't know what time. I'm not sure. Like maybe first half.
Maybe March. We don't know. First quarter, first half.
First quarter.
I think Russia has a vaccine.
Huh?
Doesn't Russia have?
I don't know. I think it's Russia.
They have a trial.
India.
There's lots of countries and like universities. They have trials and they claim they're working, but you don't just make a vaccine. You have to like trial it and you have to distribute it. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, and even after it comes, it's gonna take a long time for people to get it. You know, millions and millions of people taking the vaccine.
And then it's gonna get stuck in politics, maybe.
For sure, that too. It's gonna take a while. I'm presuming by the end of, I would say, we should be allowed more freely in the first half, and then in the end might get back to normal. I would say 2022 starting, we should be all done, hopefully. But let's see what happens.
What about you, Hussein?
Anything else?
What movie are you looking forward to the most in the Marvel?
Movie?
Yeah.
Since I'm not that into it, I mean, these new movies that they're coming out, I don't know. It just feels like a separate
It does.
Yeah.
That's another
thing
thing.
from the thing. It's not like. Go on.
Yeah.
You can go.
Oh, yeah. I used to be able to like watch Thor 2, Thor 1, and Thor 3 just for fun any day of the week before Endgame or any movie. But now Endgame came out, and I can't do it anymore. I used to watch Marvel movies just for fun.
Yeah.
They don't hit me the same.
Facts. I'm like, I want to go watch Iron Man again, but then I'm like, I can't do it. It's too like sad, or like you look at all of them and you're like, oh my god, we're not gonna see them all together again. We're only gonna see Spider-Man, who I love by the way, after Iron Man, and then Thor, who's dope, Doctor Strange, and maybe Black Widow one more time. That's it.
Oh,
And Hawkeye.
But Hawkeye, WandaVision, and stuff are all like TV shows, like movie wise.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
true.
the thing. But yeah, let's.
And then I'm
kinda-
excited for
I
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna this separate whatever they have after Endgame. I don't know if they could have done something to like connect Endgame and the rest of the movies, because it's kind of like restarting everything.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Isn't
I
it?
think so. I think they're gonna introduce people just like they did, and maybe 5 years later they're gonna redo the whole thing. They might like.
I mean, you're not gonna have the original,
people,
from the comics and stuff. You're gonna have like new people. People aren't that big, and it's I don't know if
for
it's
sure.
gonna
And I
happen or
think
not.
there might be like what's it called, younger people too. I think it would be interesting, like a female Iron Man maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe Tony Stark's daughter.
Yeah,
Isn't
there's
it female Thor?
Yeah.
we could.
Female
Yeah,
Thor.
Natalie Portman's.
I love her
They already
too.
confirmed
She's
it. I
back.
think she. Oh yeah.
I love her.
And the Eternals is gonna have them.
I mean, it's still slightly exciting, but I don't think any of them are gonna be breaking the 2 billion mark anytime soon.
I don't think any Marvel movie can top Endgame, Infinity War ever again.
Yeah. And I'm one of the people who prefers Infinity War over Endgame, by the way.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
How about you, Hussein?
Yeah, I think Infinity War, because it has like a suspenseful ending.
Facts.
Endgame is kind of too sad.
And Thanos had like purpose in the first part.
Yeah.
Second part, he was just a mad guy. He didn't really have a reason.
Right. And also like in the first one it was suspenseful. We literally have zero idea what was gonna happen. I think in all Marvel movies till now, we had zero idea what was gonna happen, except for Endgame, where everybody figured out the name. They figured out that it's gonna be time travel. They figured out either Captain America or Iron Man is gonna die, and everybody figured out everything. And in the end, it happened to be pretty. It was a great movie, by the way. I loved it. Probably maybe my third favorite after Civil War and Iron Man stuff. Iron Man is probably my first favorite movie, but after all of that, it's still lower. Infinity War is still better, I would say.
What would have you guys done if after Endgame, like the movie ends and then you have the credits and stuff, and it's like thank you for Marvel, and then that's the end. They just stop. Like Marvel just stops.
I don't know what.
That would be just. I feel icky.
Yeah, it'll be so weird.
I mean,
we'd have to go to DC, but I don't know how I feel about DC.
Oh, speaking of DC, they released the new Wonder Woman trailer today. Did you watch
I didn't see it, but I think they're starting to do well with the couple movies. They're starting to
the new trailer
pick it up.
Yeah, it was I like Wonder Woman 1, and I like Joker a lot. People love Joker.
Joker was decent, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm decently excited because Wonder Woman was great. DC are pulling it back with the Aquaman and stuff. The Shazam or something they're doing.
Aquaman was good.
Decent. I didn't watch Aquaman.
And they're doing the Schneider cut next year.
Snyder Cut coming. Suicide Squad 2. What's this called? The Flash movie, the Batman movie, Black Adam, The Rock.
What about Superman?
Superman, I'm not sure.
He already had his movie. That was the first one, Man of Steel.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if they're gonna bring him back, but it's still.
Christopher Nolan actually directed Superman 1.
Oh yeah.
Or Man of Steel.
Nolan is also dope. Nolan is amazing.
Tenet reviews came out today. I didn't read them.
Okay.
Pretty good.
They're pretty good.
Wait, Tenet came out?
No.
Like,
The reviews, like the critic reviews.
Oh, okay.
It's coming out soon too, I think.
September. The first weekend or the second weekend of September?
I'm not 100% sure, but it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Something to be slightly excited about. Let's see.
And Ash-Hur, you're biggest fan out of us about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Anything new about that?
I did not like the new sequel trilogy at all. I think it was a waste. But they're trying. The first half of this year was good. They released Clone Wars. They did The Mandalorian. Season 2 of The Mandalorian is coming out, I think, this year, at the end of the year. And they announced a lot of shows. I can't remember them. There might be a Boba Fett, which is like a mercenary. And I know there's going to be like an Ahsoka show, which is like this other character that's a Jedi. And I just hope they make a good movie. Because they announced the Obi-Wan Kenobi film. And I really hope they don't like make it about politics, if you know what I'm saying. They just make a really good story.
Movie. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah,
I don't. No, I'm just I don't really pay attention to Star Wars. I never really got into it.
I don't know.
I was younger.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get actually. My sister showed me all the films in like middle school. I wasn't a fan of it in elementary, but then I got into it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just never felt the need to watch it. I don't know. People really get excited about it. I don't know why.
We just really never got started to it. I think maybe if I watched all the movies again and like I read some theories or something, I might get into it. But I mean, it's kind of a lot of work because there's like 100 movies over it.
Yeah.
Just you can watch like one a week maybe.
Yeah, it's there, and I'm also trying to watch the X-Men movies, and I've just not done it. And Pirates of Caribbean.
They were good. Only some of the X-Men are good.
Yeah.
Lots of them are bad.
Yeah.
I know Dark Phoenix is really bad.
That's what I've heard.
Pirates of the Caribbean. I like those movies.
I haven't watched all
never
those
watched
big series yet. I need to watch them.
Yeah, me neither.
But yeah, there's.
Are there any other franchises out there?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything much.
Harry Potter. I know you're reading all the
So
books.
yeah, I've been reading them. I've already finished 5 books in like 5 days. I was up until like 4 or 5 a.m. reading. I mean, I've been bored. There's nothing else to do. I wake up at like 11 or something, but I sleep at like 5:30. I've been reading them. I finished the first 5 books. Need to read the other 2. I've been watching the movies too with the sister and stuff. So that's the thing.
What's your favorite Harry Potter movie?
Okay, the first, I think my favorite is the last one. It's not the favorite, but that's good. And then the first one. I think I don't really okay, so the first one was good. I think it was a Sorcerer's Stone because it's the introduction and all. And then skip the second one. I think we go to like the Order of the Phoenix. It was just where we know the true story behind Harry Potter stuff, which is like the 4th or let me look at it real quick. Oh no, there's this Goblet of Fire. That's the 4th one. Sorry, he goes in the maze and stuff. That's a really good one. That's where they get more emotional about like girlfriends and relationships, and when they kind of grow up, I would say. That's when that happens. And then
What's your opinion on J.K. Rowling nowadays? Because she's been saying pretty controversial stuff.
I don't care. The book is good. I read the book. I like the book. That's it. I don't really care about her reviews on anything. She's free to have her
Have you
views.
seen?
And other people.
Yeah, have you seen Fantastic Beasts or no?
You mean?
Yeah.
The Fantastic Beasts movies. Have you seen them?
I don't think so. What is it about?
It's like this separate. I don't know. Sure.
I might have.
I,
Is that what the dude, the main character is the dude from the Theory of Everything?
Yeah, that's
maybe.
Oh, I think I watched that like a long time ago.
Yeah, I watched
Didn't that come out a while ago?
I watched like
There's
half
2
an hour
movies
and
in
then I just didn't like it.
The first movie's good. The second one is okay. Not bad.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just watched the first movie and I'm like, okay, but I don't really go like anywhere in front of it or anything.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I just miss the days when there's Harry Potter to look forward to, Hunger Games, Maze Runner,
The Hobbit.
What else?
Percy Jackson.
Yeah, Percy Jackson, which is still great, by the way. The series is coming out for it on Disney, so that's something to look forward to. All these books that the Fifth Wave, all these like young adult apocalyptic books that we used to read and watch, it's just nothing's big anymore. We're going into a thing where the celebrities like Selena Gomez or everybody is just kind of going off. TV shows, Disney isn't good enough anymore. We don't watch TV that much anymore. It's mostly Netflix. A lot of TV shows are gone that we like. Everything is mostly gone these days. We're getting to
And Patriot Act ended. So sad.
Yeah.
Oh. Like, do you guys know why it ended?
Huh?
It's just because Netflix didn't renew the season. But I think you're coming to a close.
Yeah, we're about to end it off. I think it's been a great episode. We've gotten into Apple, Fortnite, Samsung, Apple devices, gaming, Escobar phone, Marvel, Disney, DC, Star Wars, all this stuff. It's been a great episode.
It's been long.
Yeah,
I hope y'all liked it.
Yep.
Comment,
Subscribe for more.
comment.
Share it.
Watch our other
Follow us on
videos too.
Instagram.
Yeah, watch our other videos.
Yeah, subscribe.
Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, YouTube, we're everywhere. Follow our Instagram, link is below. I think that's about it. See you guys. This is
Yeah, and wait, we also, if you guys want to be guests on this, I think we have a guest next week. But for the next couple of weeks, if you guys have anything, you want to guest star in our show, just like comment down. And any ideas you guys want us to talk about, free feel to comment.
Yeah. What is the next one gonna be? It's with one of my friends, right?
No, we don't want to reveal it right now.
But it's gonna be interesting.
But,
It's gonna be good. It's
yeah.
one of my friends, and
Yeah, we haven't discussed it yet.
it's gonna be good.
All right. Well, I think
That's about it.
that's good. That's the end of the podcast.
See you guys. This has been a great time. This is Priyadarshan Socrates signing off. See you guys.
This is Ahmad, and see you next time.
And this is Hussein.
Peace.